Welcome back to Joshua Lindbergh Music. Today we're going to talk about the week 7 of my pre-piano class. Super cool things have been happening in this class, and I'm super excited that I am able to teach it and also just be a part of what's going on. Again, recap, I have 8 students that we're working with that have never played the piano before, have a little bit of music knowledge just from their classrooms and their music specialists at their elementary schools, and we're doing some pre-piano stuff with a really cool Casio keyboard. The hopes that they will continue in private lessons afterwards. There's the group aspect, kind of learning what music is, what it's like to take lessons, but more importantly, how to make fun music. This week we focused a lot on our left hand. Again, we've been doing a lot with our right, which is really great, but you gotta expand and use both hands, right? So we've been working with left hand, playing all the same songs they already know on their right hand, but now with our left hand. A good amount of my students were able to get that right away. A couple of them struggled, but that's the cool thing about this class is we're all working on it together. So I witnessed one of the coolest things ever. One student had raised their hand and was waiting for me to come help them while I was helping another student. And the student right next to her was like, well, can I help you? And I perked up and used my listening ears, even though I was helping one student, and I could hear some great conversation going on. Yes, they're in elementary school, but they're able to help each other and be able to learn from each other with all of the music. That made me really excited, and so when I was done there, I was able to go back, give a little bit of positive affirmation to the student who helped, and then checked in with my student who needed the help. And luckily, she was still working on it, so I was able to see how she was progressing using her left hand. Beyond just looking at our left hand, we started working on some music notes. I printed off and laminated these really cool big versions of our quarter notes and quarter rests. I have 4 of each, and we're able to do some clapping exercises. Okay, show me this. On your mark, get set, go. Good. Here's the next part. We're only going to do 1 time and then stop. So if you see 4, you only clap 4 times. Try it. Ready, set, go. Nice. Now if I put 1 up there, can you show me that one? Nice. What if I moved it over 1? What if I added another one? What if I added another one? Rest. What if I added another? And then we did the same thing with playing exercises. Then I had to mix it up on them, and I added some half notes and some whole notes to be able to allow them to learn even more. Then we took 2 of the songs, again, that they've already known. The 2 were Mary Had a Little Lamb and Ode to Joy, and I have music that's written out with the notes, with the letters inside. That way they can play it, and now they're reading music at the same time. Put your hands ready.
Hands ready.
Set and go. E, F, G, G, F, E, G, C, C, D, E, D. 1, 2. This is all leading up to, again, a Disney song. I'm really excited to be able to play with them next time that we have class, in the hopes that they will start to be able to read it off of it as it goes. At the end of each one of my classes, I make sure to highlight 2 of my students. They get to play anything they want to on their keyboard. And now that we've been using the big grand piano, we're going to be able to show off what we know on that. I wanted to tell you guys what my plan is for our final class. So instead of doing a final class where we all come together, start with our coloring page like normal, and then do some lessons and leave, we're going to turn it into a recital/fun, awesome party. I've already been working with the studio director who's in charge of where I teach this lessons, and we're going to have a certificate, a little treat like a cupcake or a bag of candy, a swag bag of music notes, of some pencils, of some names of other teachers, but then also they're going to get a certificate with their name on it, signed from me, Dr. Josh, and from her, the studio director. That way they get honored for what they've been working on, and they're going to play 2 songs for the whole class. They can do 1 song on their keyboard on any sound that they want, and then they're going to go up to the big grand piano and be able to play a song there. We're going to invite their family and a couple friends if there's space. Again, we're in a little smaller area, and for safety reasons, we want to make sure that that's a safe amount of people, but then that way they get a chance to have a performance for people. So that will be our last class. The class leading up to that, we're going to be a little bit of a practice, or kind of like the dress rehearsal for them. That way they kind of get used to, okay, I'm going to play here and listen, then I'm going to go over to the big keyboard and play it there as well. Anyways, hopefully you enjoyed some of those clips of my students learning this week and are following along with us. Make sure that you like and subscribe to this video and to my channel. It really helps it grow. Remember, you can follow me on Instagram at Dr. Josh Lindberg, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.